Hi everyone, good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. As a disclaimer, this is an adult only colouring channel and my videos are in no way intended for or directed at children. Okay, so welcome back to Sunlife Drawing in February. I am co-hosting this with the lovely Lisa from Lisa's Colouring Corner. So I will leave the link for Lisa's channel down below in the description. If you haven't checked her out, guys, please do. She is just a sweetheart and the queen of glitter gel pens. She really is. And I find her videos just so helpful and so relaxing. I really encourage you to check out Lisa's channel if you haven't done so already. Okay, so today we are going to be doing a part 2 of the World of Mice stained glass colour by number. This is by Sunlife Drawing, and we started this one in a video the other day. I cannot remember what markers I was using. I have no idea, but I've pulled out my new box of Crayola Super Tips. I'm going to use a blotter page because even though I did use water-based markers, they were bleeding through a little bit, so just to be on the safe side, we will put that there. Okay, so let me zoom you in a little bit. She says, I hope that's not too close. Okay, so let's see what colours we've got here. 17. So I want a blue. Let's go for that one. Okay. So like I said, I'm just using Crayola Super Tips on this one. So number 17, blue. So how are you all doing? How is everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I am recording this on Saturday the 8th of February. I'm sorry that I haven't recorded any videos for a bit. I'm so glad I had some pre-recorded. I pre-recorded a load last weekend and a bit sort of in the week before. So I did have a batch pre-recorded, thank goodness, because I've been in bed for nearly a week with flu. I've pretty much shifted it. I've just got sort of like a really dry cough now. My throat is super sore. Luckily for Aaron and the kids though, I lost my voice for 2 days. Yesterday my voice started coming back and feeling better, and it's even better again today, so we're making progress. So like I said, I hope you're all doing well. How's your week been? And I bet you're glad it's the weekend. Do you have anything planned? Or are you just going to try and relax? I feel like I've been relaxing all week, being rested up in bed. But honestly, my energy levels are not great. But I did say to Aaron this morning, I said, like, I really want to get some videos done. I felt bad that I hadn't have filmed part 2 of this colour along, so I really wanted to get that done, and I wanted to film part 3 of my colouring book collection, so I've just done that. I'm not sure when that will be uploaded, but we're getting there. I think we can probably get the rest done in one more part. So yeah, we're doing good with that. It'll be nice to be able to cross that off the list, you know, of like video series that I wanted to get done. So yeah, I'll be able to cross that off, which is good. Okay. So for those of you who are participating in hashtag Sunlife Drawing in February, thank you so much. I've been tagged in some really beautiful pictures on Facebook and Instagram. So I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to, you know, to firstly participate, and secondly for, you know, tagging me and Lisa in your pages. I'm sure, you know, Lisa would say as well that she, you know, she very much appreciates it. We both do. I coloured a page in the travel mosaic book the other night by Sunlife Drawing, and quite a lot of people had said to me about in the mosaic books you've got sort of like the gaps in between each tile, and they said, you know, they had used gel pen, and I was like, do you know what, I'm going to give it a try. I'm not sure if I like it. I'm really not. I used my Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic. You know, one of my favourite colours, and I'm just not sure if I like it between the mosaics. Then part of me, I'm like, I want to go back to the first page I coloured in that book and try the orange and gold Pentel Hybrid gel pen between the gaps on that and see how that one would look. Crazy, yes, but that's just me. The kids all had a great week at their schools. Emmy had her school trip to the local zoo yesterday and she loved it. She absolutely loved it. And she was so thrilled that she got to see meerkats. So yeah, bless her, she had a fantastic time. But she said she was really tired and she fell asleep on the coach on the way back. So yeah, bless her. She slept well last night. She was awake after Caden this morning. Normally she's the first one awake, but no. So I guess all that fresh air and walking around tired her out yesterday. So we're just doing number 17 at the moment, which is blue. So doing that. I think with the next Sunlife Drawing book that I do, I will either, depending what book I choose, I will either use alcohol markers or glitter gel pens. I think we'll do that. We'll do that. I quite fancy doing a sparkly page, so maybe we'll do the glitter gel pen next and then alcohol markers after. What do you think? So I finally broke into my new box of Crayola Super Tips. There's just so many colours that I'm missing out of my other box that's like running out now, so I was like, okay, I'm going to admit defeat and open up the other box. I always like to have a spare box of, you know, Crayola Super Tips for backup because I use them so much. Hey Louie. Hello baby. Hey Louie. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? No, you want pets. You want pets. What? waffling at me. I don't know if he wants to go out or not. He can't seem to make up his mind. So I'll give him a minute and see what he decides to do. And it may be that I need to let King Louis out. I'm not sure what he wants at the minute. I think part of him, he wants to go out because he likes being out in the fresh air. But then another part of him, I think, is like, I want to be out there, but darn, it is cold. So he probably wants to stay inside where it's warm and snuggly. Although it's still, even though we're inside, it's still super chilly. So I think I ping the heating on in a minute, I think. Even if it's just for half an hour. Sometimes that's all it takes, just to, just to warm up the air a bit. Make it a little bit more comfortable. I'm not saying the house is cold, but it's not as warm as I would like it. But then saying that, I love having the heating on and being all warm and cozy. But just because I do doesn't mean everyone else does. Mind you, I do like to make sure that the heating is on of an evening, and that it's been on for a good hour for when the kids go bed. So it's nice and warm for them. There are flood alerts in our local area in place at the moment. So that's something we need to be mindful of. Even though the sun is actually out today, it's making an appearance. It's not, it's hiding behind clouds, but it's there. It's there. It keeps poking its head out now and again. But yeah, we were checking the weather last night and again this morning, and yeah, the flood warnings are still in place from yesterday. So right, I'm actually going to let Louis out because he's looking at the window now. Give me 2 seconds, my lovelies. I will be straight back. Just let me move my overhead lights. Oh my goodness me. Oh. Come on then. Come on then. Can I go out? Huh? Yeah, I know. Go on then, puppet. Good boy. Oh my goodness, I'm really sorry guys. Okay, so speaking of heating, I have just put it on. Oh my gosh, and I'm wiping out the tripod. Get this house warmed up a little bit. Okay, so I think we're done for the number. Oh no, we've got a 17 here. Let's just grab that one. Yeah, he decided to go out, bless him. I don't think he'll be out long before he's scratching on the front door to come back in again, to be honest. Because it is chilly. Okay. Let's see. Got some 17s down here at the bottom. I know a few of you have sort of said in the comments that you've got this stained glass mice colouring book, and that you really like it. It's so cute, isn't it? It's adorable. It really is. I just think Sunlife Drawing have such fabulous books. They're brilliant. And these are definitely what I would call, in my collection of comfort blanket books, if that makes sense. I love them. I love Sunlife Drawing books. Okay. So we'll see if we can get this page done. If I don't get it all done in this video, then I think what I'll do is I'll finish this one off screen, and then in our next colouring chat for the colour along, we will move into a new book. I think we'll do that because I don't really want to spend any more than 2 videos on one page if I can help it. Okay, so that's 17. 18 is dark blue. Here we go. Dark blue. Okay, so while we're down here on the bottom of the page, we might as well do the number 18s down here. You guys know that I love my Crayola Super Tips as well. They're definitely one of my favourite supplies. I don't know about you, I go through phases as well with supplies. It's like I didn't use my Prismacolors for ages, but the last, I don't know, the last 2 weeks maybe, I have kind of fallen back in love with them, and I am loving using my Prismacolors. So it's nice. It's nice to, you know, to use all of your supplies, isn't it? You know, because I just think, oh, I've got these supplies, I want to use them and get them used up and show them the love that they deserve. It's a sign of enjoying your supplies as well, isn't it? Do you have a favourite art supply, or a favourite marker, a favourite pencil brand? Do you prefer, if you're a marker person, do you prefer alcohol based or water based markers? I love both. But I think I would have to go alcohol based markers. They're just not practical on books, you know, where the pages are double-sided. Oh, I missed a number 17. Let's grab that blue. That's inevitable, isn't it? That I'm going to miss a colour. Okay, so these are 18 here. If you guys have this book, is this a page that you've coloured yet? And are you like me with your Sunlife Drawing books, or any books really? Do you go through them in order, or do you just sort of jump around? With me, it depends. In my Sunlife Drawing books, I like to do them in order, the same as my Disney Colour by Number books. I like to do all of those in order. But then other books I just jump around depending on what I'm in the mood to colour. Let's look for 18s on here. Okay, I've got some here. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Aaron and I were watching a movie on Netflix yesterday. I missed the first half an hour of it because I was sleeping. But we watched Uncut Gems on Netflix, and it's so good. So good, but oh my goodness, a lot of swearing. But it was really good, and I said to Aaron, it was kind of weird seeing Adam Sandler in like a serious role, not sort of, being a comedian. It was weird but great, it was really good. And then Friday nights are normally what we call our date night. So we'll just, we'll snuggle up and we'll watch a movie together, get something nice to eat. Last night, neither of us really had that much of an appetite. But we snuggled up, and on DVD I have Memoirs of a Geisha, and I love that movie so much, and I haven't seen it for a long time. And Aaron had never seen it, and because he's always introducing me to new movies and stuff, I thought it would be nice for him to watch something he hasn't watched. And yeah, he really enjoyed it too, so I was really, really happy that he enjoyed it. I was a little bit worried. I wasn't sure if it would be his thing, but yeah, he enjoyed it a lot. So we watched that last night. So that was good. I'm not sure if we're going to watch a movie later or what, when the kids are settled. I think we're both just hoping to be able to have a night where we get some decent sleep, to be honest. Because we've just not been sleeping great. I never really do anyway, but with being poorly, oh my gosh, it's been horrendous. But then I kind of managed to make up for it. I think a couple of the days I did sleep during the day, which then probably didn't help then me being awake at night. And I felt really bad as to Aaron. I was like, I'm so sorry. And he was like, Kate, you're poorly. You need to rest. Stop apologising. You and your body need to rest. So sleep. Sleep while you can. So, yeah, bless him. Such a big help. Tegan has been a superstar as well. Caden and Emmy are upstairs at the minute, and they are playing so beautifully together. And Aaron is up there as well, so I think Caden and Emmy were playing Mario. So, yeah, bless them. They've been so good this morning. It's really nice because they, the majority of the time, Caden and Emmy play so beautifully together. We're really lucky because you hear about a lot of, not all siblings, but you hear about quite a lot of siblings, and they fight and argue and bicker and all this stuff. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. Caden and Emmy do that. But I would say 95% of the time they get on really well and they play beautifully together. And today is one of those days. So after a night of like half an hour's sleep, if that, I am so thankful that today is, another one of those days where they're just playing beautifully and sharing and getting along. It's really nice. We're doing homework with them during the week. And oh my gosh, Emmy's reading. She seems to be coming on in leaps and bounds at the moment, bless her. She really does seem to be doing so well. So well. I'm really proud of her. Just making sure I'm getting all the number 18s. Aaron and I were talking about the wedding the other day as well. Well, we're engaged. We haven't got anything, a wedding or anything planned yet. We know we want to try and do it next year. So yeah, we were sort of starting to have conversations about that and throw some ideas around. So that was really nice. That was really nice to be able to do that. It's exciting, isn't it? I think planning anything like that, it's like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I think what we're probably going to do is get some pennies saved up, and then look at our options. I'm not going to go abroad and get married. I don't want to do that. I don't want anything big or fancy. Neither of us do. We just want quite a low key thing. I'm really sorry. I feel like I'm going quiet. My throat is really hurting. If I do go quiet, I apologise. Just please bear with me. Maybe recording probably wasn't the wisest of ideas while I'm still not feeling great from the flu. But I wanted to be productive and just feel like I had accomplished something rather than another day resting in bed. I'm being so negative. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a downer. Feeling sorry for myself. Oh my gosh. I apologise. I'm sorry. But this is a colouring chat, and I'm just chatting about how crappy I'm feeling. So please bear with me. I think Tegan's gone out to meet some of her friends. Honestly, she is just blooming at the moment. She's really blossoming, bless her. She's becoming confident, but not in like a sort of not in like a big-headed way. It's just beautiful, just really lovely, really lovely. Okay, so now I'm gonna do number 21, which is dark violet. I've got some of those numbers up here, so we're going to do that. Yeah, can you see? It's a good job I put a blotter page, because look, even with Crayola Super Tips, because this Amazon paper is so thirsty, it just sucks all the ink. So yeah, even though these are even though these are water-based markers, struggle getting the lid off that one. Yeah, the paper is really absorbent, so it's just sucking in that pigment. So 21, which is the colour we're doing now, is dark violet. So that's the colour we're using here at the moment. It's so nice to just be able to use the Crayola Super Tips and know that all of the colours I want for the Sunlife Drawing books are in that one box, rather than like, right, okay, well, we'll use a couple of Bic markings and a couple of Staedtler 326s and this, that and the other. I don't mind doing that at all. but I'm just saying it's nice to have all the colours in one, one set for these books. Just makes it so much easier. But I'm all for mixing supplies on pages. You guys know that. I do it all the time. So this may not be a very long colouring chat because I'm really starting to feel grotty. So we'll probably just get, one or two more colours done, and then we'll call it a video, and I will finish this page off camera. I think we'll do that. Oh, so cute, these pages. Oh my gosh. So, like I said, we're doing number 21 at the moment. So cute. Look at this little guy sat on top of the globe. Oh, adorable. Really, really cute. I will show you the page in the Travel Mosaics book as well in a minute. I'll show you what I mean about the gel pen between the tiles. See what you think. I'd love to have your opinion. Okay, let's just make sure there's no more 21. Okay, yeah, there's some here. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. So let's put this colour around here. And we've got, okay, so we've got 21 here as well. Okay. Normally I do these pages in colour, like, number order as well, but for some reason, I don't know, I'm just jumping around through colours on this one. Okay. Right, so I think for the last colour on this page, I'm just going to put these other blues back and finish with those. I think we will go with number 12, which is a yellow green. So let's do that. Number 12. Oh, I love these colours. I love sort of like citrus, lime green and chartreuse kind of colours. I love them. Really do. So the kids break up the end of next week for half term. So we've got some ideas of things we'd like to do with them during that week they have off. But I think, you know, a priority is to make sure that they get haircuts. Caden has got crazy hair at the minute. Emmy has only ever had her hair cut twice and it is ridiculously long. It's like down to her waist now. So she needs a really, really good trim on that. Because she's got a lot of split ends. So yeah, she needs a good cut on that, a good few inches taken off. Just to, you know, give it that boost. Oh my goodness, that boost of health that I think it needs. It's just kind of hanging there, looking quite limp and lifeless. So yeah, her hair needs a really, really good trim. Caden's does, Tegan's does. Tegan's like me, she's got really thick hair, really, really super thick. So yeah, she could do with the trim. Well, I think, to be honest, we all need haircuts, if I'm being honest. I've not had mine cut for over a year. The last time I had it cut was my birthday in 2019. So, years. Long overdue for a haircut. But we'll see. I think my priority is just to get the kids sorted first, and then we'll see what the situation is after. So we'll get number 12 done and then we'll call it a video. 12 here. This is looking so cute. Adorable. Oh, I've got some 12s here. Decide what book I want to colour in next as well. I do have a work in progress, I think, in the travel mosaic book, so I'll get that one done, and then start in another book. I cannot thank Lisa enough for the opportunity to collaborate with her again. I had so much fun when we co-hosted for Angel Covember in November last year. It was great. It was really, really lovely. So yeah, I really do truly appreciate Lisa very, very much. And like I said earlier, she's such a sweetheart, and it is a pleasure to be able to co-host with her. Okay. 12 down here. Yeah, it won't take long to get this one finished. Not at all. Not at all. If I wasn't feeling so grotty, I'd be like, right, okay, come on, let's just get it done. Let's get it done in this one video. But yeah, that's just not, it's really not going to happen. So, yeah. I think my throat is just causing a bit of an issue, so I've got 2 videos done. I've got this one and part 3 of my colouring book collection done today, so it's progress. I cannot complain. That one, I think that's it for number 12s. It looks like it. Okay, so let me zoom you out. Right, so we're going to call this part 2 of the colouring chat from the World of Mice Stained Glass Colour by Numbers by Sunlife Drawing. Oh my gosh. I don't want to lose my voice again. Okay, so yeah, I hope you've enjoyed part 2. And like I said, I will get this completed off camera. And hopefully we'll be back again and we will start a new book soon. But before we go, oh my gosh, this is the one from Travel Mosaic by Sunlife Drawing. I said to you, I used the Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic between the lines, and I'm just not sure if I like it. The picture is beautiful, but I'm just, I don't know if I like where I've coloured the lines or not. And then this is the one I'm working on, the Sydney Opera House. I'm working on this one at the moment. Okay, I'm going to go before my voice gives out on me again. So thank you so much for joining. Here is the hashtag Sunlife Drawing in February. If you want to tag either Lisa or I or both of us, we would love to see your artwork. If you're not participating, that is absolutely fine too. If you just want to use these as your standard colour and chat, and just colour whatever you want, and just to feel like you've got some company and someone sat across the table having a coffee and colouring with you. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.